Good morning. Today is Thursday, August 6th, day 2 with students. On my way to grab my morning coffee and head into work. I will get there about 6:45, 6:50, which is about a half hour before I meet students. I just need to get my agenda on the board, check emails, and I like to have I don't even know what you want to call it, I guess a tracking sheet, so I can track my students, like how many times I have to redirect them, if they're abusing the restroom pass, if they're using inappropriate language, this, that, and the third. I need to print that out because I now hopefully have my final roster. And I think there was like one more thing I wanted to do this morning. Thank goodness I left myself a note. So yep, day 2 of 180. And I am feeling optimistic. So I will talk with you guys a little bit later. Bye. I need a large iced coffee with cream and 3 Splenda. Yes. Good afternoon. It is Thursday, August 6th. It is 12:20 or 12:18. My students are at lunch. I am at lunch as well. Morning was good. I am getting the challenging class in line. We had a serious talk about why their group is significantly behind the others academically, and how I only have 90 minutes with them a day, and each time I have to stop, they're cheating themselves. So hopefully they take it to heart. Other than that, I mean, this morning was uneventful. I have one more section, 90-minute section remaining after lunch, and then it will be a wrap for the day. Alrighty, we have made it to the end of the day. It is 3 minutes to 3. We dismissed at 2:30. I have my weighted vest on, so I'm gonna do my 20-minute walk with my sister who works downstairs. The last section was cake, no issues. I mean, it did require quite a bit of redirection as far as talking, but nothing major. Feeling good about the day. I am trying to be out of here by 4:30. Because the whole reason I came back to the classroom was to get home at a decent hour. What else? So my honeymoon period is over with a few of the students. So there's that. But like I said, nothing I can't handle. So tomorrow is Friday, TGIF. Talk to you guys later. All right, it is 5:19. I am almost home. I am exhausted. So sleepy. My feet hurt. I haven't been sleeping well. I don't know if it's menopause, if it's just the anxiety, not necessarily a negative anxiety, excitement. grab a soda from Peoria. Get home. I called my husband and he said he is not hungry, so I will not be cooking dinner. Won't he do it? I am just going to make a sandwich, I guess. I'm not really hungry either. I had set out some chicken thighs too, I guess. I was probably gonna just throw them in the oven with some rice or something, but since he's not hungry, I'm not going to bother to cook. I do need to throw some chemicals in the pool, tested, and throw some more chlorine in there, which will not take long at all. Feed my pups since my husband said he's gonna take a nap, and that's it, y'all. Will be a wrap on the second day of school with students. I will talk to you in the morning. Good morning, TGIF. Today is third day of school, Friday, August 7th. Headed in to get this week wrapped up. Stop and get my coffee, of course. I was looking at my nail because I broke it like very low and it hurts. So today, I feel like today is like the first day that we're actually going to get into, not necessarily the curriculum, but I'm going to have them set up their interactive notebooks and talk about race strategy, which is a strategy we use for writing, and talk about the growth mindset. So then Monday, we are going to probably introduce the first novel. That'll be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I believe. And then Thursday we will take our benchmark test, our WDA. And then Friday is first chapter Friday. I read the first chapter of a novel. Catch up work from the week. So, yeah, I will talk to you guys later. All right, you guys, it is 7:47 p.m. on Friday, August 8th. I had to do a webinar from 4 to 7:30, so I just chose to stay at school and work while I listened. Killed two birds with one stone. I ended up creating a binder, like a reflection binder for my students. It has like a reflection sheets, and then it has some things for them to, like some sensory things, crossword puzzles, Sudoku, word finds, coloring pages. So I got that done. Also had to complete this spreadsheet that I had to turn into my AP. The spreadsheet has all of our Yonder pouches. A Yonder pouch is like a pouch that the students can use to secure their cell phones for the day. And then at the end of the day, we use a magnet to unlock the pouch. So I had to include which pouches were assigned to who. The spreadsheet also has which locker is assigned to who, each student's locker combination, and then which laptop is assigned to each student. So I got that done, and then I realized I believe I have 26 laptops, but in actuality I need 29, so I was 3 short. So I had to let the tech department know about that. And then 3 of the devices I do have don't have an asset tag, so I don't know what they're gonna do about that. So I'm glad I got that done. What else did I do? I texted probably 5 or 6 parents about either their students sleeping in class or using inappropriate language or not following directions. I also sent out my weekly newsletter. I got the data binders. Each student has a data binder with like their benchmarking scores, writing samples, goal setting, things like that. It varies a little bit by grade level, but the 6th grade teacher had brought the ones from last year, who are now my current 7th graders. So she brought me the ones for the whole 7th grade. She's actually the English as a second language 6th grade teacher. So those students are now split between the 3 7th grade teachers. So I took out mine and then gave the other 2 teachers theirs. I made my copies for Monday. I edited my slides. I already have like the bare bones of the slides, and 9 times out of 10 I overplanned. So what I thought I was going to get finished this week, I didn't. So I had to move the slides around for next Monday and Tuesday, if that makes sense. I uploaded my lesson plans, so they're due every Sunday at noon. And I think, then I have my new students that I got this week that were on my original roster. I had to create their locker tags with their house colors and symbol for me to put on their lockers. I watered my plants, and then today a girl messing around knocked down one of my curtains, so I had to put that back up. So I kept myself busy, busier than I thought I would be actually, but I did get a lot done. Now I am on my way home. I am gonna stop and get my husband a anniversary card. Our anniversary is tomorrow. And then I guess I didn't tell you about my morning. The morning was fine, or the whole day was fine actually. Nothing I couldn't handle. Like I said, I didn't get as far along this week as I thought I would. Particularly that second section of students, we move very slowly because they require a lot of redirection and pausing. And in fact, I took some of their recess and spent that time talking to them about their behavior. And then most of those students are the ones that got phone calls home. So I'm hoping the parents will talk to them over the weekend, and we'll see some improvement on Monday. One of my students brought me a duck. I thought that was sweet. So it's the little moments like that make it all worth it. She even painted on it a little necklace. So I thought that was so cute. And it has like bedazzled wing. Anyway, I am going to call it a day, y'all. I will talk to you guys, if not tomorrow, on Monday. Talk soon.